Hello, and welcome to Talking with Chivalry. I'm your host, Antoine, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you all are doing well today and moving forward as always. I always say 1 inch in the right direction is better than 1 day in the same position. But today's topic will be about finding your discipline. Sometimes more so than often, we lack focus, and we will start something with great intentions, but then we kind of lose that spark after a while. So I want to begin by asking you if sometimes you find yourself asking questions that you know the answers to. Questions such as, why can't I go hard for myself like I do for this job? Or why can't I spend the same hours on my off days working on myself, my craft, and my product? Or why do I want to focus on what I need to when I'm under stress and not while I have the free time? And in my opinion, I believe that this is from a lack of discipline. And when you hear or read the word discipline, you may first tend to think of someone getting in trouble or scolded for doing something wrong, or even someone that runs a tight ship and may come off as mean but keeps everything in order. And those are definitions of discipline, but the other form is that what I want to talk about in this session, what I'm going to refer to in this session. And it is when you focus your time and energy to a purpose and work towards that desired outcome. Every day you wake up, you have choices. It may not feel that way, but we do. We can either do what we love or do what we despise. You want to work on your business, then get to work. You don't want to go to your job, then don't go. A relationship is more destructive than constructive. Consider your options of staying or leaving. I never want to say leave a relationship, but you definitely want to consider your options. And also, we are in control of our lives, and it is time that we understand this. For example, in my situation, I remember a time when I thought to myself that no matter how much I work at this job, for some reason my bills were always the top priority. What could I do to change this situation? Or what could I do to auto pay my bills, besides the ones that give me a discount if I do auto pay them? Or am I comfortable being in the hamster in the wheel? Am I comfortable barely making income and living from check to check? Why am I still going down this hole of insanity knowing that it isn't working in my favor? I decided that it was time to make a change and I needed to do more than what I've been doing up until that point. And another example, before I would get ready for work, I would ask myself, if you miss work today, what are you going to accomplish within those same 8 hours? What are you going to do for yourself on your own time that you would do for that job? If it is money that you're seeking, is there anything that you can do to provide a service in return for income? I know that, you're intelligent enough. So, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for someone to tell you to go? Nah, you already know what you need to do. So, what is the real reason? And that reason is fear. Fear is the reason. I fear that if I fail, then what will I do? If this plan doesn't work, everybody will say, I told you so. If this plan doesn't work, how can I get my job back? If this plan doesn't work, if this doesn't go to according to what the guru said, well, first we need to start calling it my plan. By incorporating the word my into these questions, you're telling yourself that this plan belongs to you. By doing so, you will own it, you will value it more. And you should kind of get offended if someone tells you that your plan won't work. And sometimes for reasons we don't know, we can create a reason of fear. We will create a scenario in our minds of what could go wrong in a situation as an easy outcome. But at the same time, we will seek a vision of positive outcome as sometimes, something harder to accomplish. And this is caused by allowing our minds to be blocked by our current circumstances. And these are just a few questions that you should ask yourself as well to remind yourself that with enough discipline, you can accomplish anything that you want. You just have to stay your course. And you also need to find your cause, your why, and stay focused. Post sticky notepads of your next course of action everywhere. Make somebody frustrated because they see sticky pads. That'll help, remind you, hey, Hey Antoine, pick up these sticky pads, man. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. What did that one say? Or something like that. You know, write on your dry erase board. 50 times of what you need to do now. After a while, you'll get tired of writing the same thing over and over. You just knock it on out. Just take care of it. Discipline yourself just as you would if you were at your job. You know, Sometimes the best results that we are awarded in life come from the choices that we were once afraid of. So, with that being said, I do hope you appreciate our brand, Chivalry Jones, learn a great deal, and focus on building yourself for the person that you are to become. So, stay strong, stay resilient, and keep fighting for a better you. Thank you.